Hey World Changers, I hope you're all well. So I wanted to just come on and give you some updates about what's going on at Change Your World HQ, because I've been busy behind the scenes securing some amazing speakers to talk in our online coaching group Change Your World Every Day. But before I go into that, I just wanted to remind anybody that's in the Highland area, in the Inverness area, it's our life coaching group tonight. So if you can make it along to that, we're going to be talking about goal setting, but predominantly more about, hey Jeff, nice to see you. We're going to be talking about motivation and self-discipline. So we all set goals all the time. We all know what we want from life. We know what we'd like to achieve. However, the problem is sticking to those goals, and what we will talk about tonight is the difference between motivation and self-discipline, and why self-discipline is actually the key that you need to achieve your goals. So you all know what it's like. You set a goal and you're all fired up and like, yeah, I'm going to do it, and you set out with great intentions, great enthusiasm, only for a month later it to be completely out the window. You're totally scunnered with it and you're just like, nah, I'm done with this. So we will talk about how to develop your self-discipline to keep you on track, and all the key components that you need to keep yourself motivated and inspired and fired up to keep achieving these goals. And some of those things that you need is everything that we have in the online coaching group. And this is exactly why I created Change Your World Every Day, because I was doing my conferences and my workshops, and the feedback I would get, I'd see people coming to my events being totally fired up, totally inspired, raring to go, connecting with other like-minded people, everybody, an amazing energy and buzz. And then I would see them getting sucked back into the vortex of life, back into the treadmill, back into the daily minutiae of the demands on our time. And there would be three different groups that would attend my conferences and my events. So there's the people that were absolutely ready, they just needed that push, that courage, or that encouragement, just to push them over to go and make their dreams a reality, go and do what they want to do, whether it was changing jobs, moving location, whatever it might be. And they would come to my events and they'd just run, they'd go rally, and they would go and do what they needed to do. Then there'd be the second group who would make some changes, and that's brilliant, because some change and positive change is absolutely better than no change. And they would go, but then they wouldn't make probably the bigger changes that would really make the most impact on their life. And then there was the third group, and I have to say this was probably the largest group. And they would be the ones absolutely fired up, full of great intentions, like we're talking about tonight, full of motivation, enthusiasm, empowered, inspired, but then literally get sucked back into the vortex of life. And when I talk about getting sucked back into the vortex of life, I'm talking about when you're not surrounded by a group of people that absolutely believe in you, are encouraging you and supporting you and telling you, yeah, you can do this, yeah, like do it, yeah, let's make it happen. And you go back into everyday life and the negative self-talk comes in, the inner critic, the inner coach is just long gone, and all you're left with is your self-doubt, you're lacking in your own self-esteem, self-belief, and you're alone with your own thoughts thinking, oh my God, how am I going to do this? And you don't have inspiring coaches around you. Hey Joan, nice to see you. You don't have inspiring coaches around you every day, empowering you, giving you tools and techniques. You don't have people around you that are encouraging you, empowering you and saying, you can do this, you've got this, and helping you through the challenges that come with change when you're trying to change something. And that is why I created Change Your World Every Day, because I realised that I needed to create a platform where, one, I could bring all my amazing coaches online to reach a wider audience, but they could also inspire and coach each and every day, because it's a daily inspiration, empowerment and encouragement that we need. We need that burst of inspiration, because there's two things that will drive you to change, and that's inspiration and desperation. Desperation will, force you to change. However, inspiration is a much more empowered way to do it. But the thing is keeping you motivated, and that's obviously what we're talking about tonight, and that's what Change Your World every day does. So you've got the daily inspiration from the coaches, but you've got the members who absolutely understand the challenges and obstacles that come with change, and they understand what you're going through because they're going through it as well, and they have got your back. They are so supportive. They're encouraging you. They can reach out for support when they need it too. So it's this whole community of support. But also, the biggest thing, when we're trying to make changes, we are challenged, our confidence levels are not high. We don't have the self-belief. We're trying to work out what our value system values are, and we're often in conflict with our values. So we have core values that we go against all the time, and that might be we're doing a job that goes against our values, but what else are you going to do because it pays the wages, it pays the bills, supports your family. It might be you're in a relationship that that's not right for you. However, there's fear of being alone, there's fear, all kinds of things. And again, this is why we get emotional pain, we get challenged, we get ill, we get sick, we're unhappy. All kinds of challenges come up, and this is when we're going against our true north, our true values. So this is what the group does. It helps you to grow in confidence and to discover what your values are, live in alignment, test it out, try it out in the group, so until you become confident enough to go out into the real world and be true to yourself. So the thing is, you can try all these things out, you can, discuss it with the other group members, see that you're not going to be judged, that see that, actually when I am being my authentic self, I shine, I grow, and this is what the group is all about. So it allows you to grow in a safe place that's private, it's completely confidential, and it allows you to develop yourself each and every day. So the coach that we've got this week is Will Malfa. He's a transformational leadership coach, talking on the subject of emotions, how to manage them, what they mean when they come up, how to deal with anger, shame, guilt, all these negative emotions that we stay stuck in our bodies, stop us from moving on, prevent us having positive relationships, prevent us having the dream job that we want, living in the dream area, whatever it might be, all these kind of emotions. So he's talking about that. So he's doing 2 weeks, he did last week, and this week, just start of another incredible week. We've got Kyle Davis coming up. He's the author of The Intelligent Body. So he's very much talking about hi Carol, nice to see you. He's talking about how emotions can get trapped in the body, and how the science behind how they are causing illness and affecting your health and well-being, how trauma from childhood, and not even just childhood but in adulthood as well, how that can get locked down and trapped, and that affects your health and well-being, can create all kinds of condition, pain, all kinds of ailments and illnesses in your body. And he'll be talking about how to release that, and this, he'll talk all about the science of that. Then after that, we've got the sleep guru. She's coming in to do, Andy Francis, she's coming in to do part 1. She's going to do 2 weeks with us, and obviously, we're talking about emotions and health and well-being. Well, we know that this all goes out the window when our sleep is affected. Sleep is so vital to absolutely everything. If we have not got that foundation right, we're screwed, quite frankly, because it affects everything. It affects the way we think, it affects the way we behave, it affects our emotions, it affects the way we eat and how we nourish ourselves, it affects our relationship, our performance, I mean, it really does. So I'm delighted that Anandi's going to be coming on and sharing her amazing tips, knowledge and wisdom. Who have we got after that? Hold on. I'll look at my notes. Sorry, my notepad fell down. Who else have I got after that? Oh yes, we've got the money coach coming on. Eileen Adamson. She's going to be very much telling us how to manage, really give us some practical steps, because, you know, if you're in the personal development world, you often hear people talking about, oh, just think and grow rich, you know, manifest your dreams, manifest your wealth. It's all very well thinking positively, but there's got to be action, and it's got to be followed up with action, and you've got to have some practical tips when it comes to money, you know, and that is often a block that stops us from living and creating the dreams that we want, because we have responsibilities, and it's not just as simple as just going, oh, thinking I'm rich and I am wealthy. You know, you've absolutely got to have some practical steps there. Oh, my cat's coming in to join me. So yeah, so they're just some of the exciting coaches we've got coming out. So I'm feeling truly grateful to them for taking part and sharing their knowledge, experience and wisdom in Change Your World Every Day. And if you'd like to know more about it, you'd like to try the group out, then get in touch and yeah, check it out, because it's life-changing. Read the testimonials that we've got from the group members that have been in since the start, and you know, check out, see what it's all about. If it's not for you, then fine, at least you know that. But you know, it could be a total game changer for you, and it's £1 a day. So what have you got to lose? So I'm going to go before the cat knocks over the tripod, because he's literally sat at the base of the tripod. So love to you all, thanks for watching guys, and yeah, I'll catch up with you all later. Take care, bye.